Hello everyone, welcome to World of Tanks. I will discuss a little bit about spot 3 vehicles in a battle and spot enemies, how you can abuse to complete these two missions. Now, I also saw one more under the campaigns. There is probably more of them, a little bit here and there. Now, if you click here, and there is one more here that says spot 6 enemy vehicles, and this is a light tank mission and SPG tanks mission, so it's either this one or this one. Now this one, spot 6 enemy vehicles while remaining unspotted, it's pretty challenging. It's okay, that one is fine, but this one can also be abused. There are missions that can be abused. Now I'm gonna tell you how it can be abused. I'm not gonna show you. Now, the way it can be done that I did once long time ago, I actually did it with this T52. I mean, you just click on the battle, and as soon as the battle is on, you just drive towards the enemy, and you quite frankly go into suicidal mode, and you spot all the enemies you can spot, and then what happens. That if you go into suicidal mode, and it can be done within a minute, and then the mission is completed. And that is unfair towards the team doing that, and that's why I'm bringing this up. I want Wargaming to stop it, because I do see suicidal light tanks on the battlefield on and off, and it's quite annoying, because then we are 14 versus 15, and it's not fair. And but by doing that, you can be banded, you can get banded, but I have never been banded. I quite frankly have done it twice, or I don't know, twice or maybe a little bit more. But I don't like going into suicidal modes. But it is bandable. But by doing doing this mission, I mean, how often do you get this mission? You don't get it as often. And you go into suicidal mode, and then next week or next week again, you get this one. It might be a little bit different with this mission. I mean, this could be a little. This could have an impact on towards you. I mean, they could probably get a trigger or something. Now, how to prevent it? Now, that's a good question. I did talk about this on the Discord World of Tanks officially, World of Tanks, and I don't know. I got some not good answers actually. I don't know why they didn't want it protected, that mission. Many of the users, but some users kind of agree with me, and one user came up with an idea. Now, what I preferred was adding victory or survive the battle. Now, if you go into suicidal mode from the very beginning and you go suicidal, you spot those 3 vehicles in a battle, there is a chance that the battle is lost due to unfair, but sometimes those 14 players can be good and win the battle, so this can be abused. This isn't 100% sure thing. That's one thing. Now, survive the battle. Now that's a different story. You have to survive the battle. I mean, you spot those 3 vehicles or more or whatever, but you have to survive the battle. You don't blow up, and that should do it. That should protect it. Now some people are saying, yeah, but you can hide. Yeah, but you have to survive the battle. So if you are losing, you have to participate the battle. You're not going into suicide mode. You're going into fight mode. So this could be a very good one to add. Now adding victory and survive the battle, those two can be challenging for this one, and I think that's great actually. I mean, otherwise you could do this within a minute. I mean, this just drive towards the enemy and that's done. Now there were one user or player gamer who said spot 3 vehicles in a battle while being unspotted. I kind of like that idea because you have to first get safe and not get spotted and spot those 3 vehicles. But after you have done the mission, you can then go into suicidal mode as well. So my suggestion for wargaming is if they add victory and survive the battle, these two could be excellent for this one and this one. I mean, there's nothing else to say about that. Now, I'm not making this video so you can go into suicidal mode or anything. I'm making this video so wargaming can try to calculate a little bit more and see, am I right or wrong? Is it a good idea or a bad idea? Or are they giving these things for free or what? What are they planning? I mean, I never really had any response on their officially Discord, but it is what it is. Alright, I will say thank you for watching and try to be fair towards your team and try not to go into suicidal mode. It isn't funny. I find it quite frankly boring. I don't give up a fight. Have a nice day. I see you on the battlefield.